The question of whether Christians should support the rebuilding of the Third Temple in Jerusalem and the potential reinstitution of animal sacrifices is complex and deeply theological. It touches on biblical prophecy, the nature of Christian salvation, and the relationship between Christianity and Judaism. Here's an analysis with reference to Scripture and Christian doctrine. The role of the temple in Judaism and prophecy. In Jewish tradition, the temple in Jerusalem was the central place of worship and sacrifice, as instituted in the Torah, e.g., Exodus 25-27, Leviticus 1-7. The first temple was built by Solomon, 1 Kings 6, destroyed by the Babylonians in 586 BCE, and the second temple was rebuilt and later expanded by Herod before being destroyed in 70 CE by the Romans. Many Jews await the rebuilding of a third temple, which they see as a fulfillment of prophecies such as Ezekiel 40-48. However, this expectation is viewed differently in Christian theology. While some Christians, especially certain evangelicals and dispensationalists, see the rebuilding of the temple as a fulfillment of end-times prophecy, e.g., Daniel 9 verse 27 and 2 Thessalonians 2 verses 3-4, others regard it as a return to an obsolete system. The once-for-all sacrifice of Jesus Christ. A foundational Christian belief is that Jesus Christ fulfilled and superseded the Old Testament sacrificial system through his death on the cross. Hebrews 10 verses 1-14 powerfully argues this. But when Christ had offered for all time a single sacrifice for sins, he sat down at the right hand of God. For by a single offering he has perfected for all time those who are being sanctified. Hebrews 10 verses 12 and 14. Hebrews chapters 7-10 repeatedly emphasize that Jesus is the final high priest and his sacrifice is once and for all. The reinstitution of animal sacrifices, then, could be seen by many Christians as a denial of the sufficiency of Christ's atonement. Should Christians support the Third Temple? From a theological standpoint, many Christians would be cautious or even opposed to supporting the rebuilding of the temple if its purpose is to reinstitute animal sacrifices. To do so might imply that Christ's sacrifice was incomplete or inadequate, contradicting core New Testament teaching, see Galatians 2 verse 21. However, others may support it from a prophetic or historical perspective. Some believe the Third Temple's rebuilding is a necessary stage in the unfolding of biblical prophecy and Christ's second coming. Matthew 24 verse 15 and Revelation 11 verses 1-2 are sometimes cited in this context. They might argue that it is not about validating animal sacrifices but about God's sovereign timeline. The Christian response: support with discernment. Christians can respect Jewish aspirations for the temple while upholding their own convictions. Paul instructs Christians in Romans 11 verses 28-29 to show love and respect to the Jewish people because of the promises made to the patriarchs. However, this does not mean endorsing religious practices that contradict the gospel. In John 4 verses 21-24, Jesus tells the Samaritan woman that true worship is not tied to a physical location but is in spirit and in truth. This points to a shift from temple-based worship to a new covenant where God's presence dwells in his people, 1 Corinthians 3 verse 16, and also in Ephesians 2 verses 19-22. In light of the New Testament, Christians should approach the rebuilding of the Third Temple with theological caution. While respecting Jewish hopes and recognizing potential prophetic significance, Christians must remain faithful to the belief that Jesus is the final sacrifice. Any future sacrifices would not be necessary for atonement, according to Christian doctrine. Therefore, Christians may choose to observe developments surrounding the temple with interest, but they should refrain from active support that would imply theological endorsement of renewed sacrifices.